Hi guys, welcome to the first edition of Brian Eating Donuts. Why am I doing this? Because there's just way too many red types of donuts out there, and all of them looks amazing if you go to the gourmet donut shops. And today what I'm gonna eat would be from Roche's. Donut with chocolate glaze and salted caramel and pretzels and a little bit of a nuts and chocolate chips. Sorry about the quality of the video. I don't think my camera is very good at the moment because I'm poor. That's why I'm eating cheap donuts. Not that cheap actually. Donuts has been very expensive. If you can find like a very expensive donuts in Melbourne easily, like very expensive as in like $8 a donut. Would you spend $8 on a donut? You gotta treat yourself sometimes, so I suppose it's not a big deal if you do it like once in a while. And the second donut I'm gonna eat is a donut with chocolate glaze. Oh, that's the nuts with like nuts. And one more donut here, and this is like a Ferraro Roche on the top with I think Nutella inside. This is gonna be very heavy because I have some of a different other different donuts yesterday, and like I said, I mean even the donut, even the Nutella fans would think this could be a bit too much. Okay, so let's start with this one. The salted caramel, because I'm not a big fan of salted caramel. So by the way, this is not, I'm not recommending people to do this on a daily basis. I mean, but once in a while you need to treat yourself, and I have earned my right to do it because I work out really hard, and I only do it once a week or once a fortnight. So here you go, my first bite on the first edition of Brian Eating Donuts. Yeah, Brian Eating Donuts. BED, bad. I bet you that it will make me really sleepy after this. High sugar. And then I watched one of the video of someone's eating something yesterday. You can seriously hear them chewing the food. I'm not sure why is it appealing to people that you can hear other people eating. But there's some sort of appealing there. There are people who like to hear other people eating. There are also people out there who hate to hear other people eating. They think that is not people should have food manners. Eating manners shouldn't make noise, should be like really quiet as a mouse. I'll try to eat it without noise and see if I can do that. No, I can't. I'm allowed to eat that. Probably it's a good thing because this will make me look attractive on video because I make sounds. I make eating sounds loud. Some people like that. I never used to be a big donut fan until recently, because I do competitions. So most of the time we have to keep our food pretty clean, like as in pretty good, and sometimes to grow a little bit more muscle, you need food like this to help out, to just make sure you have enough calories in your body. I'm not really good at explaining sounds. That's why I never put up a video talking about science behind fitness, but I'm a fitness expert. I'm a reading expert. I'm not a like teaching expert, because sometimes like science can be really confusing. Well, theoretically, this sugar in the donut, if you have a lot of muscle, your body can handle more sugars because your muscle store them as a glycogen, make them look a bit bigger. That's something that we do before we go on stage. When we compete for a physique comp or bodybuilding comp. I'm not a bodybuilder because I'm not big enough, but I do fitness model, some smaller categories. Yeah, last time I did my competition was like in October last year. Wow, this is so good. Well, my six pack is kind of still there, not gone yet. But I don't always have six pack. People think I always have six pack. I don't. I only recently managed to keep my six pack decent. I'm the fittest in my life ever. Yeah, 10 years ago, you know, if you want to look at my six pack, I can lift my shirt up and you probably see nothing. So hard work, lots of hard work, dedication, consistency. That's what you gotta do when you want to achieve something. You gotta be consistent. You gotta be. Never give up. Yeah. Don't see result, keep going. Don't see result, keep going. That's the deal. To get somewhere, sometimes you have to face defeat. Sometimes you have to overcome defeat. Sometimes you have to overcome obstacles. And I have overcome obstacles after obstacle after obstacles. That's why I am looking better than I was 10 years ago. Well, I must say, there are times that is frustrating because there are times that you kind of go, why am I doing this? Why is it so hard? But that's like, if you look at that, people who at the top 1% or top 0.01001% of people at very good at what they're doing, if you know what I mean. Like, let's say people who run Usain Bolt, he run like under 10 seconds, 9.8, 9.7 seconds for a 100-meter race, fastest man ever. That doesn't achieve in a day. Well, he's tall, which is obviously he has the advantage of running fast, but it takes effort to get that kind of speed to win the race. So sometimes don't just give up after like a month or two because something doesn't just because you just don't see result like fast enough. Because sometimes good things takes time. That's what one of my coach told me. Oh. It took me 8 minutes. 8 minutes to finish my first donut. Yeah. One good thing about Walker's donuts is they smell really good. They smell really good. I'm not trying to be a donut expert here, but the dough of Walker donuts is just right. Not too soft, not too rough. It smells like I'm not sure if roasted is a right word to describe it, but it smells really good. It smells like it's just fresh out of oven. So my second donut. Let's go with the chocolate glaze part first. I like the peanuts. Always save the best for last. That's just me. I like this better. I think the salted caramel is a bit too sweet. For me, for my taste, I mean, not for everyone. I know people who like salted caramel. Not me. I don't mind. It's not that I hate it. I don't mind. I used to love chocolate a lot as well. As I grow older, I find chocolate is a bit too much for me as well. I suppose it has to do with my lifestyle. Over time, I become less. For some reason, I become a bit. I've kind of not in love with chocolate as much as I used to be. Chocolate used to be the favorite thing that I go to. But now, yeah, it's just like whatever. I can have it. I can not have it. So, look at the peanut here. Looks so nice. Why am I doing this? Because I think it's fun to do. You don't need to do a lot of research. You just keep talking. I think it would be good if I can have some sort of a. If I can go on live and have people talking to me, asking me questions, you know, just general conversation. That would be brilliant. A lot more interesting watching me eating donuts. But I'm surprised I can do this for 11 minutes, because when people ask me questions like tell me about yourself, I tend to struggle a little bit. Probably because sometimes small talks, some people are not very good at small talk. Some people give you that awkward awkward expression on their face, kind of make you go, am I saying something boring? Am I not interesting enough? Here over the camera, I seems like I'm just talking to myself, which is kind of weird. People think people talking to themselves are crazy. I talk to myself a lot, but probably not in the public. Yeah, imagine myself talking. I have the feeling sometimes I did somehow talk to myself in the public, especially on public transport, because sometimes you have like many thoughts going through your head, and you kind of have this conversation within yourself. Sometimes, yeah, it just made me feel like sometimes I accidentally say something, but it could be weird. Sometimes I think weird thoughts, especially I mean, weird thoughts, if you know what I mean. You do have weird thoughts sometimes, right? Alright, I got through this a bit easier, a bit faster, 5 minutes. Because I think just the solid caramel for the last donut is a bit too much for me. This one is a bit more on my radar. That's why I can finish it a bit faster. Keep dropping peanuts. If you are allergic to peanuts, this is not recommended, okay? But otherwise, I'll rate this. There's nothing really too special. It's just the dough really is nice and it smells good, but it's still not exceptional enough for me to rate it 5 stars. But this one probably 3.5. The other one probably 2.5. Yep. I'm a mini. I'm very hard to satisfy. That's why I'm still saying no. That's why it's better off for me to talk to myself on the camera. Ferraro, Roche. This looks like a normal donut without the Ferrero Rocher on top. But it's from a place called Tella. I think it's pretty much tell you that it's filled with a lot of Nutella. I think I had a matcha one yesterday, but the flavor of the Nutella just overpowered everything. It's just too strong. So if you're a Nutella fan, you would probably love it, but then I still find that it's way too much Nutella inside the donut that I had yesterday. I shouldn't have it 2 days in a row, but because I struggled to make a video yesterday because just have things to do. I got live, and this is just a. I mean, this doesn't mean that I don't have live. It's just that I want to do something outside of live to practice my talking skill, practice my presenting skill. Otherwise, I remember the first time I did my video, I do a lot of this. Look to the right, look to the left. You know, I just don't know. It's just awkward. It's very awkward. Sometimes this takes a while to get used to. And talking to camera is not something that I grew up to do, like 99% of the populations. So I'm glad that I can sustain this video without sounding boring for 16 minutes. Ooh, gee, I can talk. Alright, without further delay, I'll have my last donuts, alright? I'm not sure if you can see this, but look, that is a lot of Nutella. I probably should eat a little bit more and show you. So sticky. See? Squeeze. Yeah. That's a lot of Nutella. Oh my god. I'm glad that I had cardio this morning. I ran off like 300 calories if the calculation is right, if the measurement is right, correct. But I lift quite heavy, so, and I'm reasonably good at watching my food, so I suppose this is not gonna hurt me. Look at that amount of Nutella. So I see so. I should have water with me. When if you're a Nutella fan, you probably will be put off by this much of Nutella as well. That's why it's only something that you treat yourself once in a while. I don't know, maybe you're a super Nutella fan, you know, you can eat the whole Nutella just like that. But certainly not me. I don't mind Nutella, but sometimes I think it's overrated. But I must admit that Nutella does go well with a lot of bakery, especially donuts. See, the amount of Nutella is like, almost finished. But I do prefer Nutella over salted caramel. Salted caramel just tastes weird. Smells weird too. Now, this is the right amount of Nutella in the donut. I mean, after the whole thing, whatever left here, I think this ratio is good. It's not too much Nutella that will overpower the flavor of the dough. Yeah, you can taste the dough, you can smell the dough, you can still smell the Nutella. They goes well together. Otherwise, just Nutella and make you feel sticky all around your mouth. No dirty thoughts, but yeah, it does. This is the best bit of the donut, I must say. If the whole donut is like this is like 4.5 star. But because of the Nutella all over the place, bring it down to kind of like 3 star. Ta-da! 3 donuts in 20 minutes, okay? God, life is precious. Only eating donuts takes like 20 minutes. Haven't swallowed yet, so that doesn't count that I finished. So what do you think about my Brian's eating donuts? Do you like these segments? I know I've been all over the shop. I did book reviews. I did like crypto video, and I did fitness video, fitness vlog like last year. I'm still trying to find my things that I can stick to. The books one, I think I reckon I can stick to. I'm on another book at the moment. I'm trying to finish it before I put up a video for that. God bless. Hope that I can finish that book. Anyway, I did some work for a crypto video as well, so hopefully I can put that on in the next week. I'm a very busy person, so most likely I can only do like 1 video a week. I don't know how people can find time to do 7 videos in a week. I think most of them do it in advance, but look, I mean, 1 video took like 30 minutes. Yeah, so 7 videos in a row would be like freaking how many hours? 3 hours, and including editing, it'll be like forever. Anyway, I finished eating donuts, so I served my purpose here. So if you like the video, click the like button. If you like the channel, click subscribe button somewhere in this video, somewhere around this video, not in this video. And comment below if you like this video, or if you have any comment that if you want to tell me off, whatever. And thank you for watching the first edition of Brian Eating Donuts. And I'll hopefully see you next week with more donuts. And yeah, this is pretty much like a donut review. Alright, so thank you for watching. See ya.